guys, Talia, founder of Workweek Lunch here, and tonight we are going to make a 5-ingredient, 1-pan meal called shakshuka. So if you're unfamiliar with shakshuka, it is basically a tomato stew with eggs poached in it, and I love this meal. It's a Mediterranean staple and there are lots of ways to do it, so tonight I'm going to show you my way. The ingredients for this meal are tomatoes, cumin, feta cheese, onion, and egg. Those are the 5 main ingredients that you need on a very basic level to make this meal, but of course I have some other stuff I want to use up. So I also have eggplant, garlic, and I have some broth. I also have tomato paste and olive oil. So those are some extras, but you, again, don't really need, well, you need olive oil, but you don't need garlic, you don't need eggplant, you don't need broth or tomato paste. That's just what we're doing. So let's get started. I have a pan here, and just like any good meal, the first thing I'm gonna do is get some oil and onions going. So I'm adding about a tablespoon of oil. And okay, this pan is definitely hot. You can tell when the oil is hot enough when you see it shimmering like this. We're gonna add the onion. To get your onions to soften up faster, you're going to want to add salt. Salt brings out the water, so it will soften up more. So we're making 2 servings tonight, that's why I got a little dish here, but you actually can meal prep this. I do have a recipe for this in the Workweek Lunch Meal Prep program. So while we're waiting for these onions to soften a bit, I'd love to hear from you. What are some simple 5-ingredient or 1-pot meals you've been making? Drop them in the comments. Garlic right in there. Usually we should add garlic after the onions because garlic is more likely to burn, and no one likes burned garlic. At this point, I'm also going to add some tomato paste. Now we're going to add some spices. I'm going to pour in a little bit of broth too. Open up this can. There was a time I remember at my dad's house and my aunts from Israel were over, and we made shakshuka, and we are chopping tomatoes for hours. We were chopping tomatoes for hours, and it was like just so much work. This is way easier, so we're doing it this way. So we're mixing it all together. I'm definitely going to add more salt and cumin at this stage and maybe some other spices. Look at that. See, it's getting mushy. This is definitely where we want to be. All right, I think we're ready for the eggs. We're going to put the eggs in and put on the final touches. I'm going to add salt. So now we're basically going to cover this and just wait till the eggs are done cooking. So I'm going to put in the feta. It's not quite done yet. I don't want to take it out too early, but I do want this liquid to boil off a little bit before we serve it. And that's the dish, guys. That's it. 20 minutes, basically 5 ingredients, and dinner is served. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are awesome. Bye.